If you ask Google for the best pizza in New York, it'll bring you here, to Joe's Pizza on Broadway. It's a classic New York slice, it's incredibly popular, but there's one major list that disagrees, the Michelin Guide. They recommend pizzas in 4 of the 5 boroughs in New York and have basically zero crossover with popular opinion on what's worth your time and money. I want to try every New York pizza in the Michelin Guide. It's given me this burning question that I am desperate to solve. Is Michelin just out of touch when it comes to what makes a New York pizza great? Or am I gonna uncover some sleeper hit that deserves way more attention? So let's put them to the test, starting with Seppe Pizza Bar on Staten Island. Oh, wow. That looks crazy. This is the pep in your step. Pepperoni, jalapeno. The tomato sauce is nice and sweet. Kind of balances out the spiciness once you get down to it. Just really fresh, but also just making a terrible mess. And then once you get to the crust, this is why I'm such a fan of square pies. We've got all of this crusty cheese that is just hardened on there. Combined with the pepperoni, it's just this really awesome, salty, crispy finish. I think that was a great start, but we better hurry if we're gonna catch the bus, which leaves in 4 minutes. Oh, that's not good. Well, now what? We're now gonna walk a couple blocks, try and catch a different one, and the ferry leaves at 1. I am worried that this could totally derail us. We've arrived at the ferry terminal at 1:10. So that means that the ferry left 10 minutes ago. It's putting us 45 minutes behind. That didn't really go as planned. I think we need a game plan. All right, so we just did Staten Island. Coming up, we have 2 in Brooklyn, 5 in Manhattan, and 2 more in the Bronx. We are really covering a lot of ground today. The one big roadblock that is scaring me the most and makes this delay kind of concerning is Una Pizza Napoletana. It is said to be like the world's best pizza, and not in like a world's best coffee way, like literally ranked #1 by an Italian publication that does nothing but rank pizzas. The problem is, when I tried to get a reservation for today, it was immediately sold out. Like I didn't even see any available options. So our best bet is to show up as early as possible. Ideally, that would be 4, maybe earlier. We're gonna do our best to see if we can get in. Otherwise, I don't know what we're gonna do. I think our only saving grace will be that I scheduled all of these to last 30 minutes. And if I start ordering ahead, then they won't necessarily be that long. And I can start to catch up on where I was supposed to be. Amazing, thank you so much. All right, just picked up at Speedy Romeo, a little bit ahead of schedule, but like also very far behind schedule. This one is specifically a St. Louis style pizza, and this one is called the St. Louis. It's the one that's called out in the guide. What makes St. Louis pizza unique is the cheese that they use. It's like a Midwestern Provel cheese, so it's got that on there. It's also got pickled chili peppers, it's got Italian sausage, it's got soppressata, which is like giving you some pepperoni. But the thing that is delighting me about this is look how small the slices are. That will save us a ton of time. The cheese is very prevalent, or provelent, but it's like both creamy with like a little bit of funk. This is gonna sound stupid. I don't know how you make Provel, but it's like if you made like goat cheese with cow milk, which is kind of just normal cheese. I should look it up at some point, but it's very, very good. And then the spiciness, the Italian sausage, the soppressata, the pickled chilies, all like cut through the fat and the richness that the cheese is giving. And of course, we've got good char on the crust. We gotta put it in the bag and get going. Feel bad that we didn't spend much time at Speedy Romeo. It looks very cool, but speed's in the name. We gotta go fast. I'm just looking at our schedule, like our ideal schedule, and we would be getting to the place after this, Manhattan, at 4.
Okay.
However, 4 o'clock is also when we would want to be in the line at Una Pizza Napoletana.
Yeah.
Would you be okay going and getting in line and we just like go our separate ways from Roberta's basically?
Yeah, divide and conquer.
And then I'll meet back up with you after Norma. Hopefully you're there early enough that we can get in.
Yeah, sounds great.
All right, it is 3:35. We had to take a little pit stop to get some water because normally we just have that at the restaurant, but we're not really eating at restaurants anymore. Roberta's, this is the famous original. Ooh, nice classic pizza. This is our first normal looking pizza slice.
Yeah.
It's 3 different cheeses on here. There's mozzarella, Parmigiano Reggiano, and Caciocavallo. Some tomatoes, oregano, chili. Cheers. This is a very sweet sauce for my taste.
Yeah.
And it might be the oregano that's giving like pizza flavored Pringles to me, which I'm not as much a fan of.
It's not like special. Not outstanding, unfortunately.
It looked outstanding.
Yeah.
Like it's good color and everything.
Yeah.
Nice bubbly crust, but kind of a disappointment starting.
Yeah.
Okay, so timing wise, at the last place we were 50 minutes late. Here we were 30 minutes late. Now we're getting to 15 minutes late. I think we have a chance to get on track by 5 o'clock for Una Pizza Napoletana. Yeah. I'm honestly looking forward to being in a restaurant and like being forced to slow down because we've just been go, go, go for the last, it's not even been 4 hours since we started. 3 pizzas in 4 hours is not great pace.
Especially for taking all of them to go.
I'm trying my best here.
Sorry.
Quick ranking, just while we're on the move. I think with these first 3, we've completed Staten Island, check. We've completed Brooklyn, check. I would say number 1 for me right now, Speedy Romeo. Most balanced overall. Then I would put Seppe Pizza Bar. And then finally I would have Roberta's because I really was not jazzed about that one. All right, let's see what Manhattan has in store for us. That's a crazy view. All right, we have a pizza from Norma, Gastronomia Siciliana. It's a specifically Sicilian place, so I'm excited to check this out. It is a little past 4:30, so not as good timing as we wanted. We're still about a half hour behind, but this is the Rianata, which is apparently a pie from a town called Trapani, according to the Michelin guide. What I'm excited about, 1, fresh candied tomatoes. 2, there's like slivers of garlic in here. 3, anchovies. I think this is a chance for anchovies on pizza to redeem themselves after the really poor showing that they had in Los Angeles. Oh, it's flopping out all over the place. We're gonna just fold it up like that and like that. Ooh, that's really herby. The tomatoes are very umami. Also, the fish on there is definitely gonna contribute to that. Oh, I know a lot of people hate on, you know, a floppy pizza, a soupy pizza. Look at that. That is basically turned into a little calzone, and it's just so flavorful in there. This is just like a beautiful pocket of really fresh ingredients. The garlic is cutting through there really nicely. And then there are hits, really salty pecorino in there. The smell of it was fishy. Occasional bites, you'll get tasting the anchovy, but it's not like so overwhelmingly fishy that it's like, whoa, what's going on here? I don't know that this is balanced, but like there are different flavors popping out all over the place and in equal measure. So like every bite you get is different, but they all work together. They harmonize. Also worth pointing out, at $19, this is by far the cheapest pizza that we've had. Everything else has been 24, 25 range, and I think this is my number one right now. That's incredible value for money that you're getting at Norma. Let's go. Okay, it's looking like I'm gonna get there pretty close to 5. That's basically on track with the schedule that I wanted to hit. I'm really proud of us for keeping going and keeping up the pace so that we could get here to this kind of make or break moment. I'm feeling good about it. Okay, moment of truth to see how long the line is. Good? No? Not at all?
I waited in the line and all the waitlist spots got taken immediately and there's no shot.
How many people were in front of you?
Like 10.
Like how early would we have needed to get here?
Some of the people had chairs. Like they were sitting in lawn chairs.
There was no way. There was no way. I guess we are just going to skip it. Like there's no chance to even like come back at the end of the night.
Because they make that set amount of dough.
Shoot. I mean, I guess that just means that Manhattan is like, we're not completing it. We were doing so good.
Yeah.
So we just head to the next place then?
Yeah.
And like get a head start in case anything else.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'll be
gets
good
messed
for our
up.
timing for the rest of the night.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the good news is it opens at 5:30. We can get there basically right when they open. I think we have a reservation for this next place too, so like...
It'll be good for us to get a sit-down meal if we can.
And we're at 10,000 steps. All right. Time to take some more. So this smells incredible. It's bacon and date and all of this radicchio and like big chunks of basil. This is gonna be another floppy pie. Oh wow, oh wow. When the dates are cooked, they like lose a lot of their sweetness. Kind of feels like a wintry dish. Like you could imagine having some sweet potatoes or something in here too, and it would work really well. I don't know what cheese is on this, but it's almost like smoky with the bacon. So it ends up being decently balanced because you have the smoky richness of the bacon, the chilies, and that dense mozzarella that's in there. But then you have the lightness of the radicchio and the fresh basil on top that's kind of tossed in olive oil. It like lifts it up and makes it not as heavy and dense as it has every right to be. I haven't really considered too much that these are whole wheat pizzas. Doesn't have a ton of char on it. It's definitely like a denser crumb than we've probably seen from a lot of the crusts. It's almost like a good Italian sandwich. We're leaving Loring Place. We are heading to our 6th restaurant. We've got 2 left in Manhattan. The ranking as it stands right now, I still have Norma at the top. Then we have Speedy, Romeo in Brooklyn, Seppe on Staten Island, and Roberta's in Brooklyn. I think Norma should stay at the top based on the pizza that we had. What did you think was better between Loring Place and Seppe?
I preferred Loring Place. I just felt like it was a more interesting pizza.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
And the taste was really good for me.
Yeah, Seppe was like perfectly average pizza.
Yeah.
And it was like executed well. This was, I think, more interesting pizza, maybe not executed as well. Kind of sogged up towards the end.
Yeah.
It didn't really have any kind of crisp or crunch, which I think is like really important for pizza. I was hoping that the radicchio would kind of bring up the crunch factor, and you really needed like a fork and knife to be successful with that pizza. So I don't think it cracks above Speedy Romeo for me right now, which I think was a very strong pizza. I'm so glad that we ordered that ahead because it's crazy in there. What a weird box. Use me to eat your pizza. How? Are we supposed to like break
like a
that
knife?
off?
Like
Does it
pizza
like
holder?
lift it up? Maybe that could be like a little thumb hole. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Here we go. The fried pizza. So what I think happens here is they make the dough, they fry that, and then they put the toppings on and put it in the oven, is what I'm understanding. This is just, good old tomato, cheese, basil, nothing else to it. It's very light and fluffy. I don't know if you can see that. Big air bubbles in there. It's like soft and squishy, not really any char under there. I'm concerned about the potential like oiliness of just the dough itself because the whole thing is deep fried, but like it seems light and fluffy. I'm gonna go in for it. It does feel like we were just talking about with Loring Place, there's a bit of a sog factor where like you would expect this to be the crispiest of the pizzas because it's like fried and then baked. But all that's really doing is like allowing the oil to soak in and just kind of make it floppy. But it's basically like focaccia. Also don't love what's happening with the cheese there, just kind of globby. It just ends up being a chewier pizza than you'd want, I think. There's parts of it that feel burnt, but like I don't see any burnt. And so that's confusing to me. And it's not particularly pleasant.
The cheese smelled smoky to me.
It's like meaty. It's like a smoked meat. I know I'm not. Oh no. Damn. You cursed me. Look what happened. So those are thumbnail pizzas. Whole slice.
What slice?
I'm going to every New York pizza in the Michelin guide today. I'm eating a slice at every one.
Really?
Yeah,
How many is that?
that's 10.
10 Michelin pies.
Yeah.
So like the classic.
Most of these are,
don't make it?
no. Yeah, no Lucali, no L'Industrie, no Scars, no Ruby Rosa, no Joe's, no John's. A lot of them are like fine.
Yeah. So it's not New York pizza.
Definitely not New York pizza.
Yeah.
But I'll give you one thing. You rolled with this heckle really well.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
appreciate
You
that.
did. It was good.
Listen,
Rolled with it.
I appreciate it. It's
rolled
very
the
New
heckle
York.
well.
What's your number one?
You know, Luigi's in Brooklyn.
Okay.
You know it? I think it's on 23rd and 5th Avenue. You know, there's the College, which is good. There's Simone Garden.
I've heard that.
Great. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've got 3 more.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need it. They're good guys. Don Antonio done. We should head to the last Manhattan spot and get going. Sorry, one more thing and then I gotta run. Just wanna show you proof of my exploits. How many pizzas we've gone through already.
Oh my God.
So,
That's sick.
Later,
Good luck,
bro.
Tom.
Later, guys.
Take care, man.
yeah. We just did a quick walk down the street, not even half a block, and already we're at Sino Evil Pizza. This is the Hell Pie from Sino Evil. It is loaded up with a ton of meat and cheese and tomato sauce. It's blazing hot. It has some good crisp to the crust. You got a little bit of char on there. You could stand to see some more. I appreciate seeing you've got some dollops of mozzarella and then some grate of either Parmesan or Pecorino. There's also a smoked mozzarella, which is crazy because the Don Antonio one tasted very smoky with its mozzarella. This is really nice, like it's not standing out at all. And then you do have both pepperoni and soppressata. Calabrian chilies on here, you love to see it. It's a pretty rock solid slice. And like, I think it's important to recognize like this literally is the Subway. Like we walk down from the street there and then like literally just over here, you get your MetroCard and you enter the Subway. So the fact that there is this like swanky pizza parlor and also like a little club vibe in there. And a pastry shop across the way is like very cool. I'm a fan. I need to see how Don Antonio described their
pizza?
cheese.
Yeah.
Because that cheese was whack.
Yeah, the rind that you saw on it later, that was really weird. I was trying to remember what texturally it reminded me of, or what other pizza has pizza that looked like that.
Uh-huh.
It kind of is like, like the pizza on a bagel bite.
Yeah, with the like globby cheese.
I only have mean things to say about it.
No, I think that's so fair.
Is this our turn?
Yeah, you eat this many pizzas in a day, not all of them are gonna be winners. We're waiting for the bus to the Bronx. It should be here in just a couple of minutes. But before we get on, I want to give a quick ranking update because the last two pizzas we have not ranked at all. Don Antonio, I would probably place worse than Roberta's, which you also had, right?
Yeah.
And you would also place it worse than Roberta's? Yeah, okay. See No Evil, however, I would put pretty high up there because it's doing the same thing as a lot of the other slices we've had, where it's just trying to be like salt, fat, grease, spice all at once. I made it kind of the platonic ideal of that type of pizza, which I think a lot of people, like that's the kind of pizza that they would gravitate towards. I would put it at number 2. I think. That puts it above Speedy Romeo, which was doing a similar thing. I think this just executed a little bit better. And then I would still have Norma as the pie to beat right now as we head into the Bronx.
Can we order ahead at this place?
Let me see. But we should still just be getting there at 9:20, right?
Mine says 9:50 now, because I think with the bus, it looks like we're gonna miss the bus that leaves, like the second bus, and not get on that second bus until 9:40. Which puts us at 9:48 arrival time.
Oh, then yeah, we should definitely try to order. Hi there, we are trying to come to Archie's. We're taking the bus though, and it seems like it's delayed, so we're gonna miss the bus to City Island. So it's getting us in at like 9:50. Is there a chance that we could like order for pickup? Just a Detroit pizza. Do you like olives? Let's get some olives on it. We'll probably be there at 9:50. Is that okay? 9:50. Oh, you close at 9? Sorry, I thought you closed at 10. All right, thank you. Then yeah, let's not put that order in. Sorry.
Well, that sucks.
Why did I have that it closed at... Yeah, this whole time I was planning for us to get there at 9:20.
It says it closes at 10 on my phone. It literally says it closes at 10.
Do I call him back and clarify the kitchen closes at 9 or the restaurant closes at 9? Because like, could they make it and then it sits there for a while, but we still get it?
It says 10 on their website. Call him back.
Okay, I'm gonna call him back. Hi, sorry, it's the same person who was just on the phone. I just wanted to clarify, the kitchen closes, like last orders go in like 8:45, but the restaurant is open until 10, or it's fully closed at 9? Okay, but if you made it now and we came to pick it up 10 minutes before 10 o'clock, oh, okay, then let's do that. So sorry. Amazing, thank you so much. Okay, so we're gonna have a cold pizza, but we're going to have a pizza.
Success.
Oh man, it's our bus. We're going to Archie's. Do you know anything about City Island? Because I know nothing about City Island.
2 mobsters lived here one time, and a bunch of actors that died in like 2002.
It's just, it's crazy to me to name something this, and I don't want to say this too loud, podunk, City Island, when we just came from Manhattan. Like, it was there. It's not like this came first, to my knowledge. If you know about the history of City Island and would care to inform me, Go ahead and leave it in the comments.
Hell Island.
There it is, Archie's tap and table. All the tables are flipped up. Hey, I think that might be my pizza to pick up.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, we tried calling you.
Uh-oh, sorry. I missed it.
Sorry, it might be a little colder.
That's okay. I so appreciate it being here. Trying to eat every New York pizza in the Michelin guide today.
Oh, okay, really?
So yeah, and this is one of them.
Heat it up for you.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna have our looking crusty and fucked up.
I appreciate that.
You are like an hour late.
Funny, my godmother out in California, she's opening a New York style pizza shop.
Oh, nice.
And she's sending her 3 kids to New York in June.
Go do research.
And she wants me to take them out on a pizza tour. in
That's
New York
awesome.
City.
Where would you take them?
I grew up in the Bronx. And I love Albanian pizza. Which they put beer in the dough.
Ooh.
Like a little yeast.
Yeah.
It's sweet. I could recommend a few Albanian spots for sure.
That'd be awesome.
So
And
we're off
sorry to
the
keep you
head.
late. So we started at Seppe Pizza Bar on Staten Island.
Oh wow. So you really have been around the.
I mean, I've got all of them.
Jesus Christ. What do you mean? Like you got pieces of pizza?
Got
Yeah.
boxes of pizza.
I've been having a slice at each place. I can't eat a whole pie.
You got
You want to see it?
yeah. You got John's Bleecker in there.
No.
I do not. So the Michelin guide tends to not have all of the ones that people name all the time.
Yeah. Holy shit, this is so cool. I gotta take a picture of this.
Yeah. The only place we missed was Una Pizza Napoletana because
Oh, yeah,
I
that's- the line
couldn't
is
get
crazy, right?
couldn't get a reservation and we
Yeah, it's like
missed the wait
number
list.
one, right?
Yeah.
All right, now. We got some
Awesome.
pizza for you.
Hell yeah, thank you.
What's up or what?
Absolutely.
Let's go. There's your DSP.
Oh my gosh, that looks incredible. Thank you.
You got it.
All right, this is the Detroit pizza from Archie's Tap and Table. This is heavenly. Look at the bounce on that. The air pockets. I am mostly excited about this really crusty cheese. Oh man. It's like cake. Like we had talked earlier about the Don Antonio being like focaccia. Obviously this is way closer to that, but it's like an actually good experience. This is heavenly, dude.
You like it?
It's really good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Put a lot of love into that pie.
This is awesome.
It was about 2 years of development to make that pizza.
How long does this dough go for?
It takes 3 days to make the dough.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, like you can see it.
We're actually kind of slimming. I felt that the ratio was a little bit too much dough to sauce and cheese. So I'm actually, on the next batch, we're doing just a little less dough.
Nice.
My
That
favorite
cheese
combo, you
crisped
went
up so
right with the
nicely.
olives.
Yeah.
You're close to like my favorite, which is olives, the white anchovy, and hot honey. That's a wild one. That's
Wow.
You gotta hit this. Serious. That's our. It's all made from locally grown peppers here on City Island.
Yeah.
You guys want a drink or something?
I really. Yeah, we have like 3 minutes to catch our bus back.
You got club soda to go? The can?
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, 1 club soda left. So you get a ginger ale and club soda.
Oh, a ginger ale is that's gonna save my life. You're awesome. I so appreciate it. You made the truck out here well worth it. Is that my first instance of vlogger privilege? Like I get heckled, I get vlogger hate, and then I also get late access, and it tells us all the cool shit that they're doing. I mean, like, genuinely, this is for sure in the top 3. Like, I'm sorry to be biased, but he rolled out the red carpet. But it's also like so legit. Right now I want to put it at 3, but I feel like one of those off-menu pies he was talking about, that would contend with number 1 in my book. Oh, that hot sauce is hot.
Spicy.
I put a lot on.
It's good though.
Yeah. Because he was talking about, most of that is dough at this point. Like I certainly couldn't eat more than 1 slice, regardless of if I've had 7 others. Whew.
All right, the nick of time.
We can have our little ginger ale on the way. Pretty confident this is the exact same bus that we were on to get out here, because there's a little lime under there that I slipped on when I came in. Okay, so are we heading to the 6 or are we heading to the what? Heading to the 6, which is just right here.
Yeah.
Ooh. I fear that the bag has officially become too unwieldy. I wonder if we're taking the 6th as we get in at 12:30, which is 2 hours from now.
Well, hopefully that's not true. Mine says 10:47.
Or you can walk and it'll take 40 minutes. Oh, last bus until 6:30 a.m.
So hopefully we don't miss that.
Okay. I'm glad we have such a good plan. We're trying to get to the 21. It should be just right across the street. Sure doesn't look like a place a bus would stop. Okay, let's go.
Right here?
I'm seeing it's like in the middle of the street in the crosswalk is where Google Maps has it.
Apple Maps has it also in the middle of the street in the crosswalk.
It's saying the next one is at 11, but it's also a 23-minute walk, so we could get there by 11 if we just walked.
Okay, let's go.
It's 1 mile exactly.
We're all in the right direction?
Yes.
Great. Just confirming.
We spent so long doing that that the next train just came.
Are you guys like influencers or something like that?
This is our 9th pizza of the day.
Really?
Yeah, we're doing all of the New York pizzas in the Michelin guide today.
Oh, okay, all right.
And this is our last stop.
Oh, all right.
Thank goodness you're open until midnight.
Good luck, guys, all right?
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good job, well done.
All right. Hey, man, I hope you like it.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Pros and cons. Pros, very thin crust, less bread. Cons, it's a quarter pie slice, more bread that we have to consume. Oh wait, no. I'm so wrong. I thought they were quarter slices. They're 8 slices. This is beautiful. I'm so happy. That is exactly the amount of room I have in my stomach. It's got that buffalo mozzarella, which is a little chewy, but it's just in dollops. The rest of it is just all in the sauce, which is really simple, elegant. A little bit of olive oil on the top. Kind of exactly what you need as your last pizza of the night after you've had almost 10. It's 11:35, and we have, to the best of our ability, completed as many of the New York Michelin pizzas as we could have.
All right, the final ranking, very legible. Honestly, like, if we're looking at New York pizza, I don't know that this stack communicates very much about New York pizza. I need to try una pizza Napoletana. Hard to recommend right now because it's impossible to get in. Like, even if I was able to get there, I don't know how easy it would be to recommend. This just means I need to come back to New York, do some more videos here, check out some more places, meet some more people. I think what I'm saying here is right. The ranking isn't finished yet. Do I need to go back to New York? So I'm here again. Didn't think I would accept failure that easily, huh? I unfortunately timed this to the one weekend when Emmy was actually going to be in Los Angeles, and I'm in New York now, so gonna have to go this one alone. The real question is if it's gonna live up to the hype. Hi, good. Yes, for one. Perfect, thank you so much. Now that I actually have a reservation, I'm seated promptly at the end of the bar. I order the margherita, the simplest and purest of all the pizzas. All it is San Marzano tomatoes, buffalo mozzarella, basil, Sicilian sea salt, and their own blend of olive oil. Sitting in front of it, the aroma of that warm dough rises up.
Smells so doughy, and you can tell from these huge air pockets that it's going to be such a light, fluffy crust.
And when I bite into this pizza for the first time, I have a bit of a ratatouille moment. You know, when the food critic Anton Ego takes a bite of Remy's ratatouille, and it brings him back to his childhood with the ratatouille his mother would make him. The very first pizza I fell in love with was the margarita at Pagliacci in Seattle, Washington. And really all it took were little chunks of sea salt on top of the pizza. That one addition brings out so much flavor, it elevates it into something that's both more delicate and more craveable. This pizza tastes just like my memory of that initial discovery. Except here, it's executed with such technical mastery that can only be achieved by making the same pizza 400 times a week for the last 30 years, which Chef Anthony Mangieri has done. I will admit that on camera, this pizza looks kind of hideous. And I think a lot of the response that it gets online when people see it's supposed to be the best pizza in the world is, that doesn't really look like pizza to me. That looks kind of nasty. But this isn't made for Instagram, it's made to taste good, and I cannot recommend enough that you just try it at least once. It makes a lot of sense to me that this pizza is ranked #1 in the world. But does that mean that it's #1 on my list, ranking every Michelin pizza in New York? If that were true, it would have to beat our current #1, Norma, which in practice serves a similar kind of pizza, with a light, airy crust and really fresh, simple ingredients. If you like those toppings in particular, you can actually have Una Pizza Napoletana make a very similar pizza to the one that I had at Norma, but the base starts at $28, and then once you add the anchovies and Parmesan, the total comes to $40, which is more than twice as expensive as Norma. Add to that the fact that it took me literal months to get in, and it just gets harder to justify. I make videos like this because I believe that food can be both excellent and approachable. So I would much rather have a local neighborhood restaurant that I can go to any random day of the week and get 90% of the way to the quality of the best pizza in the world for half the price. So congratulations, Norma, on being my personal favorite Michelin pizza in New York, with Una Pizza Napoletana a close second. I would really recommend any of the top 5 of this list. If you've been to any of them, let me know your experience in the comments. I would love to hear it, and subscribe to see what food I try next.